At Numerian Capital, we bring you the latest stock news each day. Please like and subscribe so we can bring these articles to you each day. Thank you.
Today, December 5, 2022, 5 investors betting big on SNDL stock. SNDL reported record high third quarter revenue of $230.5 million. ETF Managers Group is the largest shareholder of SNDL. The firm purchased 6.2 million shares during the third quarter. SNDL stock is down by more than 45% year to date. While shares of SNDL, Nasdaq SNDL, are down more than 45% this year, it appears that a comeback is currently in the works. Since reporting third quarter earnings on November 14, SNDL stock has risen by around 20%. During the quarter, the Canada-based marijuana and liquor company reported record high revenue of $230.5 million, up an impressive 1,501% year-over-year and 3% sequentially. Liquor revenue tallied in at $152.5 million, while cannabis retail revenue was $66.2 million. In addition, revenue from cannabis operations was $11.8 million. CEO Zach George added the following in the report. Our regulated products platform has shown resiliency in the face of stiff industry and macroeconomic headwinds, and our vertically integrated cannabis business is in the early stages of providing the scale and results that we believe are required for SNDL to be a strong member of a future oligopoly in Canada. On top of that, revenue retention in the form of gross margin increased to a record high of $50.3 million in third quarter, up 2,723% year-over-year. The company also has a healthy cash, marketable securities and long-term investments balance of $988 million and no outstanding debt, plus unrestricted cash of $278 million. Now, the next hurdle for SNDL seems to be reaching profitability. The company reported a net loss of $98.8 million compared to a net income of $16.7 million a year ago. The third quarter net loss was mainly attributed to non-cash impairment charges of $86.5 million. With that in mind, let's take a look at the investors betting big on SNDL stock. 5 investors betting big on SNDL stock. Tracking institutional ownership is important, as these large investors provide liquidity and support for stocks. During third quarter, 84 funds reported owning SNDL, a significant decline of 69 funds from the prior quarter. Meanwhile, the institutional put-to-call ratio sits at 0.35, down from 0.56. That's equivalent to 6.83 million puts and 19.28 million calls, implying a bullish option stance. With that said, let's take a look at the top 5 investors of SNDL stock. Please note that this list only includes investors who filed a third quarter position update. For example, Soft Jackson owns 2.57 million shares, but that figure is only accurate as of third quarter of 2020. 1. ETF Managers Group, 12.52 million shares. ETF Managers purchased 6.20 million shares during third quarter. 2. Mirae Asset Global Investments, 1.93 million shares. Mirae purchased 780,448 shares during third quarter. 3. Morgan Stanley, 720,755 shares. Morgan Stanley purchased 247,142 shares during third quarter. 4. Dimensional Fund Advisors, 439,810 shares. Dimensional sold 4,874 shares during third quarter. 5. State Street, 301,547 shares. State Street purchased 5,985 shares during third quarter.
Thanks for watching Numerian Capital News. Please come back tomorrow for another stock news update. Thank you.